My mom has no shame because she drank herself retarded for many years. And I don't know if she's fully, like, fucked or just only, like, I don't fucking know. But she has no shame because she has drank alcohol for fucking the last 15 to 20 years. I have no shame because I've been through every fucking thing a person can go through, and I no longer give a fuck what people think about me. You know that? I do not fucking care. My life is put on here as an example because God is using me as a fucking message delivery system. He has made my mess my message. He has shown me that even though I walked through the valley of the shadow of death and I feared the evil, he was with me. What else was I going to say? He has been there with me my whole life. No matter what, God catches every tear you cry. He hears every prayer you pray. And he knows every desire. He knows everything, your heart's true desire. He knows your hopes, wishes, and dreams. He knows you better than you. He made you. He lives in you. He is you. You are him. The I am. Wake up, world. God loves you so much. You know how much God loves you? I'm going to give you the best example ever, okay? I just woke up. God loves you so much. This is a great example of how much God loves you. Okay? Do you see this? Do you see this little plant? How I have it hanging on here with the fucking, with the tooth flosser so it don't fall all the way into the water. You see that? It's dying on top. Now look closely inside here. Do you see? Let me just show it to you guys. Do you see that little bitty root right there? This plant is not dead. It has a baby little root growing that is providing it with life. Now this little part right here is dead, but leaves are going to sprout. There's another root right there sprouting, and there's another root right there sprouting. Oh my god, there's 3 more roots! Ah! You're gonna have 4 roots! Oh, I love you, little baby. Oh my god. I'm so proud. I fucking love my plants. They're alive too. Don't judge me. And you know what? Yes, I fucking hug trees. Eat my ass. It reduces your cortisol or your fucking whatever the fuck science wants to say it does. Because if science says it's cool, but if a fucking nature girl says it, then she's a fucking hippie. Ugh. Fuck you. Anyway, if I believe in this little itty bitty plant and its precious little roots, then how the fuck can't you understand how much God believes in you? Like, it's that simple. It's that fucking simple. It's that fucking simple. The way that I just adored my plant is the way that God adores you. Like, I know it 100% in heart because I connect to him and I can feel how he feels about me. I can feel how he feels about you. Fuck, like, even the kids that he hates the most, he still loves them. He's up there like Satan, knock it off. Like, he loves everybody. He sends us here because he knows we're fucked up and he knows we gotta learn and we gotta grow, and that's why he makes us go through trials and tribulations. And it's like the scariest shit, but it's also like the most Twilight Zone-y shit because every bad thing I ever went through, like, I needed to go through to become exactly who I want to be. And if you would have told me that when I was going through it, I would have looked at you and said, I'm suicidal, you're insane, shut the fuck up. And I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you because once I got through that and I got to where I am now, then it clicked. Then the fucking tragedy became a silver lining. Then the fucking, like, if you're, whenever I go through something bad, I get so excited. I get so excited because I know God has already worked it out, and it's just the most beautiful thing. Really quick example that I was so shocked that my mom told me one time is that she said that if she didn't get sick and almost die in 2020, that She wouldn't have moved back up to Washington. She wouldn't have had the last year with my grandparents before they died. And if I didn't date that piece of shit psychotic fuck Matthew Flynn Florio, I wouldn't have got to spend the last year with my grandparents before they died. And that motherfucker tried to kill me. And he was the worst person I've ever encountered in my life. He was Satan in the flesh, just like James. They were both Satan in the flesh in my world. They were both my antichrists. And I survived. And now I'm great. I'm so grateful that I dated him and I went through that. I'm so grateful. Like, it was literally my training. And I didn't understand that because God is so tricky and mysterious. And he, like, made this crazy reality for us that most of us in our lifetimes never dissect. But I dissected the whole thing and fucking figured it out. And, I accessed the Akashic Records through fasting. I'm really excited. I'm so grateful. And I just want you to know his love and how much he loves you. And how much he believes in you. Because a lot of us are out here just not believing in ourselves. And it's sad because what happens is one person will say something stupid to you and it'll hurt you. And then you'll go about your life feeling like a 4 when you should be feeling like a 10 on the dope factor scale. Let's say you're living your life as a 6-year-old and someone calls you a stupid cunt. You can feel like, whoa, what, like you may not know what that word means, but you can feel that it was negative. Yeah. Little kids aren't necessarily as affected when they're super young, but when they get a little bit older, it does really hurt them and it does stick with them. You know, they'll sit there and think about that shit for the rest of their fucking life, so you gotta be careful what you say to people. And you gotta be careful about who you protect, too. If you're in the presence of a narcissist and they're never gonna change and evolve, then maybe you should fucking hurt their feelings a little bit harder. Maybe you should say that evil fucking sentence that's gonna make them cry and fucking annihilate their ego. Yeah, I think that's part of our job, too, because God doesn't want us over here protecting the people that are worshiping the Satanists, or not the Satanists. Satan... What is a narcissist? He looked in the fucking river, saw he was beautiful, and became obsessed with himself. Satan is a fucking idiot. It is so easy to exit narcissism if you're not a full-on piece of shit. If you're a full-on piece of shit, you're gonna think everyone else is the problem, not you. We all make mistakes. We all have to take accountability. It's not a fucking confusing thing. But I just pray that whoever's watching this feels God's love today. And I hope someone does something special for you that randomly changes your perception and you just think, wow, I didn't expect that. Wow, God really did surprise me. And when somebody makes your day, just know that when you do a new milestone, or like when you do something in your life that you've never done before, God's up there freaking out with joy for you. Like when you have your first kid, when you get married, when you accomplish one of your deepest fears, he's up there jumping for joy, freaking out with joy because he's so grateful and excited and proud. And we just forget about how he is and who he is and how he operates. And like, I didn't grow up with a dad, so it was really hard for me to understand what a good father would do for a daughter. And so I often deny his help or whatever. And I just feel like I have to do everything all on my own. And it's so not true. Like, it's so not true. And if you really want something from Abba, if you really want something from him, write it down. Because words are spells. And if you write it down, it's so much more powerful. I swear. I promise. And I love you. I love you in the name of Dolly. And you guys have a blessed day. Mwah.